What's going on? Did not have the fade on that one, so that just abruptly ended. This is Ed Reiner with the Daily Dose of Mind stuff. So, coming at you, day 71. Just real quickly, these are going to be a little bit shorter than the previous ones were because we were sharing stuff, videos and stuff, and it was laying a lot of foundation of what I was studying at the time. So, today, I wanted to talk to you just real quickly because I was going through Think and Grow Rich, reading this chapter on autosuggestion. Me and a couple other consultants made a commitment that we were going to read this chapter every day for 30 days to really get the idea of autosuggestion at a deeper level. Like I've said with all of the things, these videos, it's repetition. The repetition of these ideas over and over and over become implanted into the subconscious mind. And that's really what autosuggestion is all about. I mean, if we look at what we're trying to do, we have an idea of something that we want, something more in our life. Maybe you don't. If you don't, start to use your imagination and come up with a goal. Don't worry about how you're going to get it or what it, just come up with something that you want. But we build the wants here in the conscious mind. Okay, so the wants are built up here in the conscious mind. What we want to do is we want to get those moved down to the subconscious mind where the feeling is, because it's the feeling mind that sets up the vibration of the body, which causes our action and our behavior, which in turn, when we act, we produce the results, and that's how we're going to get the results we want. So we want to get it into the subconscious mind, and the only way we can do that is through autosuggestion. It's the repetition of the idea. So as I was reading this, I just want to share with you just a little on this. So Hill writes, autosuggestion is a term which applies to all suggestions and all self-administered stimuli which reaches one's mind through the five senses. Okay, so they come through here through the five senses. It is also stated in another way as self-suggestion. So think about the self-suggestion or the self-talk that we give ourselves on a daily basis. Start to monitor your thinking. I mean, some people walk around and some of the things that they say to themselves are absolutely horrible. They would never say them to another person. But yet, the most important person in our life is us. And we're saying these things to ourselves. I'm worthless. I'm no good. I'm fat. I can't do this. Those are forms of autosuggestion that we're implanting into the subconscious mind. And how do those ideas make you feel? Not very good. This is the feeling part of the mind. That's going to cause our behavior and cause the vibration in our body. Feeling is a word that we invented to describe the conscious awareness of the vibration that our body's in. So when we're not feeling good, and if we're auto-suggesting negative things to ourselves, we're not feeling good. What we're really saying is that I am consciously aware that my body is in a negative vibration. Now, it'd be silly to say that, but that's essentially what we're saying. So Hill goes on and he says, the dominating thoughts which one permits to remain in the conscious mind. Now, it doesn't matter whether these thoughts are negative or positive, it's immaterial. He says they will reach and influence the subconscious mind through the law of autosuggestion. No thought, whether it be negative or positive, can enter the subconscious mind without the aid of autosuggestion. So we have to be aware that the only way we're going to get these in our mind is through autosuggestion. Now, he does make a point there. Let me pop back over because he does make one point after that. He said that this has an exception of some of those thoughts which are picked up by flashes or insights of inspiration. Stated differently, all the senses impressed, which are perceived through the five senses, are captured and processed by the conscious thinking mind and may either be passed on to the subconscious mind or rejected at will. The conscious faculty serves, therefore, as an outer guard to the approach to the subconscious. So that's why we have this split here between the conscious mind and the subconscious. As things come through our senses, we have the ability in our conscious mind to accept those or reject them, or we can neglect them. And what most people do when they're in a deductive state, they're not paying attention what's going on. Things are coming from the outside, things that we're seeing, hearing, news, people talking, media, all the negative crap that's coming in. If we're not paying attention and we're not guarding this, it's going to go right into the subconscious mind. That's going to cause our behavior. That's going to set up a feeling. Usually it's going to set up with the way things in the world are going now of fear. Worry and doubt in the conscious mind, fear in the subconscious mind. That's going to lead to anxiety. And then anxiety is suppressed, which leads to depression and dis-ease. That's not what we want to do. We want to reject those ideas. We want to be consciously aware of the ideas that are coming in, and we want to reject the ones that we don't want. I mean, it could be happening. It could be real. We don't have to accept them as part of what we want to happen in our lives. And we can reject those ideas, build a new idea in here, and through autosuggestion and the repetition over and over again, plant those into the subconscious mind, which then will cause us to feel the corresponding feelings, and we add emotion to it, and that'll change the behavior. That'll make us feel good. We want to feel good. So if you're not feeling good, be aware that you're entertaining a negative idea in here and that you can change it. We have the ability to accept or reject. We can change it. Subconscious does not have the ability to reject. It has to accept anything that's put into it. So we need to start planting the ideas and letting, instead of them just having them come in on their own, just by default, which most people do. So that is what I wanted to share with you guys today. I hope you found some value on that. If you did, please subscribe to the channel wherever you're watching this from. Share this. Tomorrow we've got that. I'm trying to pop over here. Tomorrow we've got that Create Your Own Economy event going on. It is going to be at 12 Eastern. I had 2 on there before. I somehow did not put the one before the 2. It's 12 Eastern, which is going to be 10 my time, Mountain Time. So I hope you will join me for that. That is only going to be seen if you are in the private Facebook group. You can register here at mindstuffforsuccess.com/free event. I changed the link and made it easier than the last one that I had. That's an easier one to remember. Go there, register. If you're already a member of the private Facebook group, then you will get to see it automatically. And you can also, if you're watching this on Facebook, look over into my profile. There's a link to my private Facebook group. You can request to join in there, and you'll be able to view it. It will be available for 24 hours. And the replay will, and then it's coming down. It's going to be really good. This is a training that we pulled from the vault that Bob Proctor did, and it's absolutely phenomenal. You're not going to want to miss it. So make sure that you come. Hey, Belinda, how's it going? Make sure that you guys show up, register for that. It's going to be awesome, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Let me pop back over to here, and we'll fade out with some music. You guys have a good rest of the day. This is Seb Reiner. Peace. God bless.